fine.
I didn't even do intro. Hey, everybody, Embarkation Nation here. We're live with Warmstrong Adventures. Hello, Bill. How
Hey,
you doing?
everybody. Doing good.
It's
Andrew,
been a
how about
minute.
yourself?
It's been good. It's been good. Side note before we start, I did finish my school that I had, and I'm kind of back and forth about going back. I'm not sure if I want to or not, but that's a side note. How are
You can
you?
never learn. Go back to school. You can never learn too much. Look at Ross. He's back for what, second masters?
Yeah. Wow. Wow. But yeah, we haven't had a live in I don't know how long it's been since
It's been too
Bruce.
long.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
been
have
way too
disappeared
long.
on us. We need you back.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I have a new hi Will G, welcome in, welcome in. Uh, I have a new work schedule, so I'm thinking about going back to doing a live a week, but I need to come up with topics and there's only so much that we can talk about with cruising and other types of vacations. So I'm gonna try to brainstorm and see what I can come up with.
You're
Um,
come up with topics and steal some other ideas from other people and put your spin on it. You know
yeah,
what kind of things do you take on a cruise? What are your favorite ports? People want to know.
yeah. Um, so you just came back from a trip, right?
I did. Lure of the Seas.
Is this
Right?
your
Am I
first?
right?
Yeah, Allure.
No, I get confused. Lori, I think that was the last one I've been on.
Is it your first Royal?
It's not my first Royal. I was on Enchantment of the Seas of some years ago. Older ship. I believe that's the one that Sheila E. They chartered the whole ship out and had a group cruise, um, chartered cruise, which was great. It was one of my favorite cruises of all time. The ship, I can remember it being okay. Nothing special, nothing like the newer ships now.
Yeah.
But just the music and the company. I mean, it was a really good good cruise. But this is my first Oasis class ship, and
Ooh.
I loved it. I went on MSC, and MSC had a ship in Meraviglia. It compares. Meraviglia
Yeah.
compares, and the price is better.
Yeah, you can see a lot of the inspiration from Meraviglia to the Oasis class ships. They look quite similar in my opinion. Like from what I've seen, like how
Yeah,
they have.
I mean the promenade and the shop and
Yeah,
the way it's divided up, and I like the look of that. Just the way that it's divided up. I like it better than the way Carnival divides their ships up. Carnival divides it up, but they kind of block off where you can't see the other side. So if
yes,
you're walking on the right side, you really can't see what's on the left side. Um, with the promenade and with the upper floors, you can literally see the bars and everything on both sides. You may not be able to get to it easy because you have the big opening in the middle, but you can see it, and I love that.
oh, man, that's awesome. I can't wait to try Royal. I'm excited for that. Um, Destination
What,
Fun
have you
here.
have you ever been on Oasis class ship?
I've never been on Royal.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
this year is the
let me
year.
shut up then. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Well, I just want to get I want to get your opinion. Opinions matter when it comes
Oh
to this
yeah.
type of stuff. And this year for us, it's going to be a year of new cruise lines. We just came back from Norwegian Encore, and it was a
That's the
brand
one.
new experience. What's that?
I said that's the one.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
hearing good things
one.
about Norwegian.
Man, hey Sherry, hey Carnival Cruise Addicts, how's it going? It's been a while, especially for me. It's been a while, but yeah, I think next year too, it's going to be new stuff too. Next year we have MSC, and I think I can't remember the rest of them.
I do. I want to try some of these. I'm sure you're probably going on Celebrity, knowing you and Jen.
What's that?
You're probably going on Celebrity, knowing you and Jen.
I would love to go on Celebrity. I would love to do that. I would love to do Virgin Voyages, but I might have to wait until Chloe's older.
All right.
There's something else. Oh, MSC is coming to Galveston, so that we might try to fit in.
That'll make it easier for you. Was it a Seascape?
Is it Seascape or Seashore?
I want
to. It's one.
For some reason, I think it's Seascape, but it could be. But yeah, you're going to love it. I could see like MSC. You know, we were talking a little off air, but taking the place of Carnival. If they change a few things around, if they had better cruise, casino deals, I could see it. Carnival would be in trouble if they didn't treat me so well. If they didn't have the deals that they had, I think I would leave. I would take a lure over a lure built in 2010. I would take that ship over Jubilee in a heartbeat.
Really?
I would.
Wow, that's man, that's
they did it well. They really need to and see, Carnival's bringing out more. And don't get me wrong, it's the best Jubilee. That class, the XL class, is Carnival's best ship, and it's not. I'm not dogging it out. It's a good ship. You'll enjoy yourself. I love the way they did the Serenity deck. If I didn't use the proper diction, deck. I love the way that they did it, and I just think the design of the ships, Royal ship, it flows. Only thing that would take some getting used to is like the Lido deck. You're kind of used to the Lido deck being like one deck, and on Royal, on the Oasis class ship, it's split in half.
Oh,
so it's you get people up there, you get a lot of people, but there's like a sea has parted. Moses parted the sea, so you get two sides, and then they come together, and you have a little dance floor with a stage right here.
Yes.
So it's not designed well for like the sail away party or any other party that they have up there. You know, Carnival have a lot of late night parties up there, so it's not really designed that well for that. But as far as the rest of the ship and the way it's designed and the amount of activities that they have on it, right now I can't beat Carnival. I'm sorry, I can't beat Royal.
Yeah. Encore was the same way. Well, I wouldn't say it's the same way, but like where they have the Lido deck, it's in the middle. Like they have the pool. Actually, it's an adult pool, which is kind of weird that they have that right in the middle. It's really cool though. It's different. And then towards the front, you have it's just straight buffet and seating in the front. There's no like, you know how like Carnival, it's like you go past that and then you go to the next section and it's usually like a pool.
Right. It's kind of middle of the ship. Yeah,
you're like the front is seating, so you're literally at the window in the front, which is it's hard to get used to. It kind of reminds me of the way Carnival Ecstasy was, like back in the day where they had the like everything in the front, like the food. They had it just like that. And then they had like a small stage area by the pool in the middle. And then that was pretty much it. But man, the parties were, I would say they're up to par with the deck parties. I think they had more deck parties on Encore than they did on Carnival.
Really?
Yes. Like they had what is it, like the neon light deck party, they had 80s deck party, and then they had like 70s deck party, and then they had the silent party, and then they had like a couple other ones. It was like like every day they had a deck party. It was really cool. Like almost every day was a deck party. It was really cool.
I do like that. I like being outside, having a drink, having a party. I love that, and Carnival does that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through
Royal they did it less. They had their parties a lot of times on the promenade, which is inside um the stage that the main performers are at are like way up in the air, so you're looking up at them, but and everybody else is all on the same level. Unlike Carnival, that you have the cruise director, he's down on the floor dancing with you, and they split the floor up, and it's only people that go up are people who are trying to film the event.
Yeah. Destination Fun says, I just saw the news with Royal Celebrity and Hard Rock partnering up. So I didn't really read into that. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I guess they're, if you go to Hard Rock casinos or whatever, you can get some good deals with Royal or Celebrity.
And that's a good deal. I that's a good deal. I wish Carnival would do something like that, where if I do gamble online, I can still get credit for Carnival cruises. But because of that, I don't gamble at land-based casinos anymore, because it's kind of a waste. I don't want a free room at the Hard Rock in Tampa. Nothing personal, Sherry.
Why not? You might get that free room for when you go on a cruise.
Well, I'm not going to spend that kind of money to get a free room down in Tampa. But if you tell me I go down there and, hey, a discount on a Celebrity cruise, on a Royal cruise, well, now I have some incentive to go to Hard Rock and even stay at a Hard Rock like the day before a cruise and gamble, because I don't feel like my gambling would be wasted there.
Yeah, definitely. That makes sense. When we went to Windstar, they did Carnival, and we ended up getting a free cruise, but we still ended up having to pay port fees and taxes and stuff.
Yeah, well, I expect that with all of them. I expect to pay the port charges.
Sherry says, go on the Celebrity Ascent with us on Thanksgiving. I can't. Stupid work.
Work, Betty.
Stupid dumb work. We're in a love-hate relationship with work.
I can remember those days.
Will G says, going on the Mariner for Labor Day out of Galveston, and then Harmony in January. Sorry.
I think it was Will G. I saw it in the chat. I meant to say something. He said, go on. I think the inaugural cruise. I want to say Island Time is having an inaugural cruise on the MSC ship, Seascape. I'm actually thinking about doing that one. I really do like MSC, and you may hear me say something negative about the food or a couple of things. I really do like the ships. The ships are beautiful.
You can't base one bad experience. I mean, because like a lot of cruises, they're not, especially from the same cruise line, the food is different. Like I feel like it is like I felt like Jubilee's pizza wasn't as good as the Dreams pizza. Like it's all different.
Yes.
So who knows? Maybe next time it'll be good.
I'm not a big fan of Carnival's pizza. I think it has gotten better. It was really good a long time ago. Then it fell off, and now it's getting better. I think MSC had good pizza. Royal had good pizza. It reminded me of like pizza from places I go on land.
Yeah. Oh, it is the Seascape. Okay. And I'm thinking about what day is that? Is that November 8th? Is that what it is? Or 9th?
I can't recall.
I know it's in November. It's like in the beginning of November. And
I want to say Island Time has some really, really good prices.
We're back and forth about. I want to see. I don't know if I can take those days. I might be able to, but we'll see.
Is that November of this year or next year?
I think it's next year, or is it this year? If it's this year, then probably not.
I hear so many dates and so many cruises that I don't keep up with them anymore. somebody had a group cruise going to ABC Islands. I thought it was Huddle Adventures, but it's not them. It's somebody else.
Yeah. Will G says our first NCO will be the Getaway out of New Orleans for Thanksgiving. I don't know, like it's I feel like you'll like it. It's NCL is I didn't I, I had expectations, but I feel um like I got more out of it than I thought I would.
Well, for me, the older I get, the more I'd like to get pampered, but I don't want to break the bank to be pampered.
Yes.
And that's kind of where I'm at now. I felt like MSC was kind of, and when I went, it was I think Thanksgiving, so there were a lot of kids on the ship, but it seemed like a higher class ship, just of the way it was made.
Yes.
And they didn't charge you an arm and a leg. So MSC, did I say I really do like MSC?
Yeah, I mean I think you like it. I think you enjoyed it.
I think Moonlight Adventures and See Me Traveling. I think they both like it, and I understand completely why. I understand completely. And Royal, I can't say enough about Royal. If money was no object, I would look on all of Royal's newest ships. they really do it right. They really do have the resorts where you don't want to leave the ship.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I haven't even been on one, and I agree with you on that. That's like one of those things. I think Utopia for us is going to be a good start. I think it'll be,
yeah,
kind of like what drags us in. This is same with Encore. The thing when you were talking about kids though, I guess it's because when we went, it was during spring break, so there was a few kids. I didn't feel like I was gonna see that many kids on the cruise. I feel like I saw more kids on Norwegian than I did on Carnival, but
might have been when you went, just the time that you went.
It's just the time that I went. I mean, and they weren't like troublesome kids. Kids acting kid. They were actually really good kids. Like
MSC. I want to say Seashore. They had a couple of water areas for kids, and one was like indoors, and it was like pirate base, and they had a big squid.
Yeah,
I thought it was really nice for kids.
Yeah. I think
could spend the whole day there.
Yeah, I think Seascape has it, and yeah, it's like Pirate Bay, and it's like on the top almost, and it's you can bring your kids and stuff like that, and it looked like I don't know, MSC looks really cool. Like if it comes, I feel like it's coming next year.
Will G said next year. It's 2025. So I may book that.
I'll have to look into it. I'll have to see
Galveston is just such a pain to get there on Delta.
Yes. So you can only go. Is it only in Houston, right? You can only go to Houston.
I can go to Houston direct, or I have to go through like Atlanta, then to no. Is that Hobby? Is that Houston?
Yes.
Okay. No. Hold on one second.
I think you have another one too. I think there's
Hobby is the one that's hard for me to get to from Detroit. The other one, International or Bush.
I think it's Bush International.
That one I can fly directly into, but I heard it's further away, and it's more of a pain. But MSC, the ship is I think it'd be worth it. I think it'd be worth it. Matter of fact, the more just talking to you right now, I may call Island Time up tonight and book that one.
Yeah.
Even though When you guys get cold in Texas, I don't like that.
What do you mean?
When I went down there for what, was it Christmas? Whenever I went down there, my goodness, it was cold. I should have brought a jacket.
It gets a little frosty out here. Not too bad.
But that means you have to drop. You have to cruise like for a day or so to start getting into warmer weather. I waste a day. Okay, I digress. I still would do it. It's warmer than it is up here in Michigan.
I bet. See, you should be used to it. Like
I hate it. I fly to get away from it, not to go fly down into it.
You should come down here and be like, "This is shorts weather."
When I went on MSC out of New York, it was in the wintertime. The first 2 days we were in cold weather trying to cruise down to the Caribbean. You couldn't go outside because it was too cold.
They didn't have hot chocolate?
I don't know. I didn't check. Knowing them, they probably didn't.
They have the best. Like, I don't know what it is. Carnival has like the best hot chocolate in the world. I don't know why. That's the only one I've had. It's so good. What else? Oh, speaking of ports, I don't know if we talked about like the Norwegian port, but that is the easiest port I've ever been to. You know how
Which
like
port was that?
Miami.
Okay.
It was so easy. It's not as congested as Galveston is, and everything was planned. Like like you go like in a loop. It's really weird. It's like you go back and it's like to create more space, I guess. But when we got there, it was like you drop off and then the building is right there. Like you walk into the building and then you show your passports and everything else, and then you just go up escalators and you're right there. It was the easiest thing easiest port I've ever been to.
I'm really impressed with the way all these cruise lines really have this embarkation down. MSC, Royal, Carnival. I'm really, really impressed.
Yeah, I haven't touched like Royal or anything, so I don't really know. But like it looked almost exactly the same as Norwegians, and Carnivals looked the same as well. But yeah, there was like a lot of cruise lines through there.
I like Miami. There's so many things. The day before, there's so many things to do. It's easy to get to from the airport. Lots of things to do. Sherry, Destination Fun, they just put out a video as far as Bayside Marketplace, I believe.
Yeah,
and I just found out about that. I just found out about it. And that's a great place to go. The Hard Rock and Margaritaville and the big Ferris wheel that Sherry doesn't want to go on for some reason. So Miami, I love it. I know a lot of people don't like it, and it might be too rowdy for some people. I love it. South Beach, if you can get a good price on a hotel down there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey Danny D. That was a great video. Love seeing Tipsyville. We all did.
I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop letting people record me.
And it's you. You're the one recording.
I know that. It's crazy. Crazy.
I saw that video.
Thank you, Sherry and Danny. Sherry and Danny are my friends.
Aw. Nancy B. the Scratcher is here. Hello. Hi.
Nancy B, welcome in. Congratulations, Nancy. I think she got her 4,000 watch hours. Yeah.
Yay! That's awesome. Congratulations.
Where am I at here?
Danny
I'm
D.
listening to you.
Huh?
I'm listening. I'm listening to you. I'm just setting something. I went ahead and started sharing this out also. So I'm just setting it up real quick.
Danny D says, "Love your vlog, Sherry. Looks like a fun happening place." I added the happening place, but oh yeah, Tipsy Bill. I forgot about that. Still need to watch that one.
Wait till you see the Sherry. Oh, Sherry's in both. Sherry, don't worry about being in mine. I just trying to get more eyes on the chat, but don't worry about being in mine. But I appreciate it.
Scratch and Pete is here. Did I miss you in the chats? I might have. Sorry about that, buddy. Hashtag Tipsy Bill.
Brother.
Did you have a chocolate teeny?
No. No. And then what happened? The problem was we were trying to meet Sherry, so I had two mojitos, and I just basically had to down them really quickly because Mike and his son Mike, oh no, we can't drink. So I had to. I basically just did shots of mojitos. Don't you start, Andrew. You like that? You like the excuses? Wait, whoa. Hey, buddy, where'd you go? Andrew. Hello.
Hold on, sorry.
He's back. Thank you.
I don't know what happened. I was like doing something. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Let me fix this. I'm having issues.
It's the Mr. Bill show. Oh
no. Hold on.
Don't hit me, Sluggo.
I'll do that one.
So there's always so many cruises. I can't keep up with all the cruises, but right now I think that MSC out of Galveston is probably the next one that I'm thinking about going on. Mommy Millionaire Jennifer, welcome in.
Hold on just a second. I'm like,
you're fine. We'll take over. Jennifer. So can you please, Jennifer is my daughter, for those that don't know. Can you tell us what you thought of the Allure of the Seas? The royal ship. If you had a choice to take your kids on Allure of the Seas or Carnival, which one would you take them on? I really do. I think you see probably more kids on Carnival, but they just have so many things for kids on Royal, and they have things for. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. I got to make sure I can see all the chats. They had just had things for everything, but for every age. We would do a newer. That's what you want to do, a newer Carnival ship next. Okay. And when you do a Carnival ship, you'll see the newer Carnival ship is really just like a bigger Carnival ship. They do have better food options, like snacks and stuff to grab, free foods that I love. But I want to take my daughter on like a MSC and have the kids play on their ships in their water areas and their play areas. But you definitely could spend more money because they have bowling alleys and all this. You can spend a ton more money.
Okay, I'm back.
Oops. Okay. Hey, you're back. I got to disappear for a second.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to switch cameras because I don't know what I did. I knocked my laptop and like the cord came out. I don't know. Hashtag drunk Bill. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Excuses Bill. Now it's the Bill show. I said sorry. Where did you go? I don't know what happened. I knocked my laptop and like it completely just my regular camera just turned off. Hello. Andrew's magic. There, he's not. He's a magician. We would do a newer carnival ship. Yeah, the newer carnival ships look really cool. I would love to do like Celebration. I know they, remotely almost have that same style, floor plan, deck plan, but it would still be interesting to try to do Celebration or Mardi Gras. Carnival has more free food options than Royal. Yeah, Carnival has a lot of free food options, especially the newer ships. They have a ton of free food options. Norwegian, I think it's less as well. I think Carnival had more food options. I'm trying to think with Norwegian we had. No, I would say it's about the same. I would say they just have a lot of like dine-in areas. Like what is it called? The American Grill section and a couple others. Wow! Look who is on. I know it's been forever. It's been a while. Mommy Millionaire. RC was beautiful, and they had so much to do. It was almost too much stuff. Very overstimulating, and we felt rushed trying to see and do everything. Yeah, especially like those bigger ships. It's hard to try to get everything done at once. I feel like we're gonna be in the same boat when we're on Utopia because it's so large and it's only a few days. That's why we did a back to back, or we're doing a back to back because I don't feel like we'll be able to get all that, take in the whole ship. The Bud Files is here. Hey, what's up? You just missed like a complete mess up that I did. It was awesome. It was great. See you all later. Gotta go back to work. Have a great weekend, everyone. Have a good weekend. Yes, they have a 24-hour sports bar, which is really cool. The food is good. We went really late, and it was like the food was like fantastic. I had am
back.
You back? You having camera troubles like I did?
No. My travel agent finally got back to me, and I didn't want to miss that. So it's like, let me get over there and then take care of this business.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, the sports bar from Norwegian. It has these pretzel bites that were like fantastic. I just kept I would get like 2 orders of them because they're so good. Hello, everybody. Hello, John P. Adventures.
Welcome in, everybody who I didn't speak to. Betty, I see Betty came in. Bud Files. Appreciate you guys being in here.
John P. Adventures. Are you new to the channel?
No, I've seen John P. He comes to my channel. He goes to by Betty's channel.
Okay. Well, nice meeting you. This is the first time I've ever seen your name before, so it was good meeting you. Bye, Chris and Liz. See you at the match game tonight. Well, hello, gents. Bill, controversial cruising said, Bill, I had 2 chocolate martinis last night.
You sent me a picture, Scott. I have not looked at the show yet, but you showed me like an empty glass of chocolate martini. Yeah, those are too dangerous for you, Scott. That's for us real drinkers. It's not for you rookies.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Yeah, it was. You know what? I should have got. I didn't even get a chocolatini at on Encore. I was drinking like, I don't know what. Like there were so many different drinks. I was drinking banana rummas, Miami Vices because I was in Miami. I'm like, I got to do it, and then, that was the first day. Like the first day. And then the second day, I'm like, all right, I got to chill out. You know what? I'm just going to drink Sprite vodka the whole day. And that's all I did. Because I was like, I can't. Those mixed drinks are like too dangerous. Like I need to I need to chill.
They can be.
Scott, Bill, and Andrew.
Welcome
in. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean.
That's my travel agent, people. That's why I had to disappear for a second. I didn't want to miss his phone call.
Nope. You need to get that cruise booked or paid off. Scott says
in 3 more easy payments, the cruise will be paid off.
Yay. There's always like a sense of weight lifted off your shoulders when you make that last payment.
It is. I have one more payment. That's for the Utopia one, and the last payment is due. I think June. We were talking to Bruce, and I think it's June 30th. So I'll make sure I pay that off.
Definitely.
I hate paying full price for a cruise. Did I tell you that? I hate full prices.
Yeah, why can't it
Carnival?
I know. I saw the one that I got for Carnival. It was $50 a person. It was out of, what was it, Manhattan?
Yeah, probably Valencia.
Yeah, I think so. And I was like,
the airfare would kill you.
The airfare would kill me, and it'd be 10 days. But those 2 ports, I don't really. I mean, I've been in Nassau, but the 2 ports, the Grand Turk and what was the other one, Amber Cove. I've never been to either one of those, so that'd be kind of interesting to do.
Really, you've never been to either one of those? Those 2 are. Well, if you're cruising a lot out of Galveston, probably not. Probably not. That's the problem with Galveston and Long Beach. The ports that you hit are just so you hit the same ports over and over again. The Western Caribbean, the Mexican Riviera.
Oh, okay. Susanna, hello. Thank you.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Adult chocolate milk. OMG.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm more of a sip. I like a cognac neat, and give me a little cigar, and you just sit there and take a sip, have a puff on your cigar, and just sit there and enjoy the weather and a little good conversation. And
yes,
that's more what I am now. I'm not into doing shots and a lot of. I don't like. I will get like in the daytime, I'll get like a Miami Vice or something like that. I don't really necessarily like them all that much, but a nice icy drink sitting out in the sun, it just seems like the thing to do.
Yes, I agree with you. Now, if someone wants to do a shot with me and they're like, hey, let's do a shot, I'll do a shot. But like, I won't go out of my way to like get a shot. I usually stick with like whiskey or vodka. So like, I know I can handle vodka. Like I can like drink it most of the day and I'd be fine. But those mixed drinks, oof.
See, John P says a pina colada. Yeah,
Pina coladas are good. Those things are dangerous.
but see, I wouldn't get those like at night. The closest thing I would get at night would be like if I'm in a casino, would be a what do they call those? The margarita, a margarita. A margarita is what I would get like in a casino. That would be as close as a mixed drink. Other than that, I'm drinking like a cognac. Will G says a bourbon neat. Yeah,
Bourbon neat's good.
Just sip it.
Yep. With a cigar, they complement each other. Oh
my goodness! With a piece of chocolate.
Yeah. Did you know that Encore still has a cigar lounge?
MSC did too on Marivilia. They had. I loved it. Yes, you didn't have to sit outside in the wind and the cold. I mean, I appreciate all you non-smokers. Here's a ship that's 3 football fields long, and we can't get like a little area without you complaining about it.
And
people complain about smoking outside. They've got the port side over here. Get over yourself, people. Okay. But just give us a little area.
Yeah.
Just a little area. And having a cigar lounge. I love it. I love that idea. Encore. Yeah. I'm willing to go on Encore just for that.
And it's right past. All right. So the mojito bar is on the left-hand side in the center. And then you keep going. And I think it's called Maltings. The Maltings bar is like right in front of the cigar lounge. And then you can also go outside, and that's a smoking area. And I think there's a bar out there as well on the outside. They had a lot of bars.
Most of these ships do. They have a ton of bars.
Everybody's saying hi to each other. Nice pina colada. Yeah. Back in my younger days, I would have like 2 of them at a time. Yep, non-alcoholic drinks are good too.
I don't really get many of those. If I'm not drinking anything with alcohol, and I'm drinking water or a soda. Soda. I don't drink when I'm on a cruise ship. I don't drink soda. Hardly at all. I might get one.
I usually start my day with a soda because I'm like so addicted to it.
Yeah. No.
I would stay away from the
believe it or not, like even I do stay away from the sugary. Try to at least. I don't drink coffee in the morning, but I love a coffee after the main dining room. Go there, have dinner, get dessert, and have coffee with my dessert. And I love that.
Yes, that's good. You know what? I do like old fashions as well. They had Jubilee had a specialty drink that tasted just like an old fashioned. And you know how they do it. They have like a whole show and everything else. I think I have a short of it, but it was like, I do like old fashions. I think it's the orange. I think it's the orange slice, the orange peel. Smoke anywhere outside.
Give me a room. And MSC, Marivilia, they had a room, TV, good ventilation, guys in there watching sports, having a cigar, talking. The greatest thing ever. They also had where you can go outside and you sit outside and you sit there having good conversation. I loved it. And I mean, I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much space.
Yeah, only like,
And stop telling me you could smell the smoke on the other side of the ship.
Now, I do like that they have like a smoking section for the casino and then like a regular, because sometimes too much of something, like when you have all that smoke, it's kind of, after a while, for me, it kind of like starts affecting like the way I breathe and stuff, because I don't smoke often enough to like to deal with that. But like, if I'm having a cigar or something, I'm fine.
You'll be all right.
Me
Whatever
too.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the cigar smoke, literally, is gonna probably kill you.
Yeah. Me too. Warmstrong. I have coffee after lunch or after dinner.
Yes, I need with my dessert. I like my coffee. People, you drink coffee so late. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, coffee. Like, I think it's because I drank so much of it that it doesn't really affect me that way. It's kind of like drinking a soda or water. It doesn't really like. It doesn't wake me up. It's just I usually just have it for the taste, or because it complements whatever dessert you're having.
Yeah.
He's got to have his coffee for the show. He's drinking coffee now, right?
How do you know I'm drinking coffee now?
How do I know?
Yeah,
It just seems like a good time to have coffee.
I am drinking coffee now. I normally I don't. Normally when I'm drinking out of this, I'm drinking water. But I found that new coffee, that Starbucks brown sugar, cinnamon, whatever coffee.
Yeah,
it's addicting, and it's
Really?
it's delicious. It's delicious.
So do you have a Keurig or do you have an old fashioned?
Old fashioned one.
I'm the same.
I don't drink enough. I don't drink enough coffee at home to even worry about that expense.
Yeah, a $9 coffee maker.
That's all I need. Do I really even need that? I don't know. Give me a sock, some coffee grounds, and
Yeah,
I
exactly.
could make my own coffee.
Put that thing in the microwave and just let it drip into the cup.
That's all I need. I'm not picky. I people say I can taste the difference. Coffee is coffee.
Coffee's coffee, but I do like the Colombian coffee. It's probably I used to drink the Colombian Folgers. I used to drink that a lot. I would make like 2 or 3 cups and drink that throughout the day. Will G says I had it. I guess he had that drink on the Jubilee at Dr. Inks. It's really good.
Dr. Inks was a good bar just to sit at and and talk to people.
It was fun. It was really fun. What was I gonna say? It was a little crowded, but I mean,
yes,
it is what it is.
I wish they would have put Dr. Inks over where the Golden whatever is, the bar next to it, and where they would have more room for the Dr. Inks bar.
Yeah, maybe it'll get to a point where it's like they'll have their own like bar room. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like people went over there more than they did go over to what was it, Mermaids, Golden Mermaid.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Dr. Inks. I don't know whether just because they had fewer seats, it just seemed it's crowded, and they should have switched to 2 bars.
Hi, Cruising Scene. The Journals of Awakening. Oh snap! Guest star Bert Kreischer. Cheers, everyone. I love that guy. He's so funny.
Who is he?
They have a podcast, and I'll listen in on it every once in a while. And man, they are funny. Him and Tom Segura, both funny. Hi, Orange Cone Vlogs. No coffee after 7 p.m.
See, it doesn't bother me. I could have it. I have it late. It just doesn't bother me. I'll have a cup and still go to sleep.
Yeah. I think you start getting like tolerant of it after a certain amount of time. Like I used to drink a lot of energy drinks. I don't drink them anymore because I just quit cold turkey. So I'm like, these are dangerous, especially the juice ones that they have.
Yeah,
I can drink those all day long. Official Jamie. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Where'd my mouse go?
Hello, hello. Hey, bestie. Official Jamie.
Hey, Pete. Good to see you. I'm drinking coffee now too. I feel left out. I need some coffee. Coffee medium. Hey, I like tea too. I like to drink tea.
A good tea.
I think I like to drink tea more than I do coffee. Honestly, I've gotten to that point. Marlene motivates. Hey, Bill.
Marlene.
Hello. But haven't had coffee yet because had one last night. You can have another one. I'm under the influence of caffeine right now. Yeah, same. That is addictive. Yeah, you know what? I've been trying to cut soda. I've been drinking water more. No, coffee is not all the same.
I thought so until I got this coffee, and this coffee is different.
So I have to agree on this, because you could tell the difference between I can tell the difference between the store coffee, like Walmart brand coffee, and Folgers, or like Walmart and Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Like I can tell the difference. I can.
Sure.
That cheaper coffee tastes gross.
I will say I don't know how many people have Tim Hortons near them. Tim Hortons had the best coffee, like like Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and all that. Panera. Tim Hortons had the best coffee. That's the only one that I could tell the difference with.
Really?
Yeah. And Starbucks, I refuse. Every time, it's kind of a tradition. When I get ready to go on a cruise and I go to the airport, I go and grab a Starbucks. So I pay $8 for a Starbucks.
I know.
And that's just like kind of a tradition.
I usually try to go to find a Dunkin' Donuts because the coffee is cheaper. It's usually like $4 cheaper than going to Starbucks. He's a comedy dude, very funny, nothing but love, brothers. Yeah, he's funny. They had one podcast. I don't know if you listened to their podcast, but they had one where he's talking about like what he's drinking, and it's like a 44-ounce cup of Kool-Aid. And he drinks like 2 of those a day.
Ooh.
If you find it, just put in like Bert Kreischer Kool-Aid and it'll come up. Like whenever you have time, it's the funniest thing.
The Journals of Awakening, he does like a little stand-up. His stand-up reminds me of more like George Carlin.
Oh yeah,
he does that. See, there's my daughter. My daughter's talking about, and when I go to in the morning when I go or like cruise day or whatever, when I'm flying down for a cruise, my daughter told me about a caramel ribbon crunch, and at first I didn't really care. It was like kind of weak. I was like, this is, but usually that if I go there, that's what I get.
Oh, okay. I usually get a chai latte, iced. That's what I usually end up getting, or a cookie crumble because they're good. I think I might have a sugar addiction. Yeah, same. Me too. April Showers. Hello. Welcome in.
Welcome in, April.
Friends don't let friends drink Starbucks. Yeah, it's just convenient for us because it's like right down the road. We should be making it here.
I can remember I was stopping over my daughter's house, and I stopped at a Starbucks, and she likes a caramel ribbon crunch, and I do too. So I got 2, and then I got 2 cookies like for the kids. And when they gave me the price, it was like, $15 or whatever it was. And I'm like, hold on, do you have the right order? 2 coffees and 2 cookies? I'm like, wait. I didn't order a meal.
I refuse to buy it. Jen buys it, and I just drink it. Like, I'm not gonna argue about it.
I'll drink it. The price.
We had Tim Hortons in Canada and loved it. Yeah, it's just like a mirror image of Dunkin's. Like it's like
don't say that about Tim Hortons. It's nothing like Dunkin' Donuts.
It's the same concept.
No.
They even have the same. They even have the same. What is it? Donut hole. Oh, you leave.
How dare you say that about Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts?
It's the same concept.
The disrespect is real.
I've never had Tim Hortons, so I can't tell you. But
the disrespect is real.
They have the same Munchkin box. It's the same thing.
Try it one day. Try it.
I'm gonna try it one day, and I'll be like, you know what, Bill? I'm sorry. I'll come up. I'll do a short. I'll be like, Bill, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Ask Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Ask him about if Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts are the same.
Cruising Scene says, I agree. I'm not a Starbucks fan, but love my Keurig coffee, morning, noon, and night. Jen has a Keurig, and I don't know how to use it, so I just
of course she does.
She never uses it. I just have a regular old Mr. Coffee. I think at the time I paid like $10 for it, and it's great for me. It does its job. It does what it needs to do. Lived in Montreal and had Tim Hortons every day. We have Starbucks espresso. You don't even appreciate the greatness of a caramel ribbon crunch. Those are good though. Like every once in a while, like on a hot day.
I do like it. That's one thing I get. I did get a sticker shock. Mine 2. I probably got 2 large and 2 cookies, warm, and it's like, holy moly! I thought they had the wrong order. Seriously, it's like there's no way to, because I didn't look at the price, and it's like no way that 2 of them cost that much.
Yeah, it's it gets crazy.
Coffee.
I don't know. I'm just like Jen. I don't know how you want to. I don't know how you pay for this and like still keep going back. But hey, to each his own. I guess if you can afford it, like go ahead. I
guess.
G. Carlin is totally an older me. Oh well, nice call. You got me interested because I like George Carlin, so I'm gonna have to.
It is. I like that kind of comedy. The satire of like just humans, and it's a lot of it's so true. And just hearing him talk about like politicians and things like that, and it's like, yep.
Ooh, excuse me. I need to send you guys some Colombian coffee. I'll drink it. I like Colombian coffee. It's really good.
He goes to Colombia all the time, and that I bet it is good. I stopped there. Cartagena. Did I say it right, Will? Cartagena. I go there on my cruise in October, and I think I will get a coffee.
Oh, okay. Orange Cone Vlog says, in the words of Carlin, remember when staying up for the game was a spiritual thing? Papa Chalks? Is that how you say it?
I'm not sure. Papa Chalk.
You know what? I think I remember him saying, like, I'm like hearing it in the back of my head, like the way he talked, because he had a very thick accent, and it was great. Yeah. Timbits. Classic George C. Sam Kinison.
Will G said, no, I didn't say it right. Cartagena. I thought that was the way you say it. You know how to say it? Cartagena?
Cartagena? I'd have to see the word. I'd have to see the word. I wouldn't know how to say it. It's raw comedy, not for everyone. Yeah, I mean,
well, it is.
You know,
but it's factual. I think everybody can relate to it.
Yeah, I mean, some people like myself, I have a very kind of cold, dark sense of humor. So, like, I'd probably be into it. Got to go into a meeting. Have a wonderful day. Tell them you have an important business here.
We got YouTube business. YouTube streets are calling.
Yeah, we're having a meeting now. Now, have a good day, Sherry. Shan Tyman's here. Hello, everyone. Hi.
They were taking their grandchild on his first camping trip. Oh, like he was gonna have so much fun. They had a little camper. He was bouncing on the bed.
That's so cool. I remember I used to go camping when I was a little kid. You definitely take for granted nature at the time. But some people love camping. Man, we've been on here for an hour. Wow. Wonderful Wino Radio with the hippy dippy weatherman. Today's forecast bright with widely scattered darkness tonight. But yeah, it was fun talking to you. It was fun going live again.
My pleasure being here.
I don't know if you want to keep going or if you got.
Oh, I have to get ready to get out of here. I have a 2:00 appointment.
All right. Well, yeah, we can end it here. We're at an hour and 2 minutes, so yeah, we can call it. It was fun talking to you.
Appreciate you letting me come up.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. Love having you. It's fun just talking about whatever's going on.
I have. Speaking of Nancy B, she reached her milestone of being monetized. So has Scroll's Nest.
Scroll's Nest?
The Scroll's Nest. To the Scroll's Nest.
Yeah.
So he sent me this. Congratulations, Scroll's Nest.
When are your Saturday Night Lives coming back, Andrew?
Yeah, great minds want to know.
I don't know. I want to try to do one every week, but it'll be I don't know what my days off are. Next week I'm off next Saturday, so maybe we might do a live next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the next one coming up. This has been a good show, dudes. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for coming in.
Yep, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, thank you for showing up, having a good time, and talking about comedians and other stuff. Before we go, who's your list your favorite comedians, if you have any.
Oh,
Andrew, can you drop your link?
Favorite comedian. I really don't have one. Scroll's Nest is in here. Oh, Scroll's Nest. There you go. I see you, buddy. Congratulations again. I don't know. Here lately, I like Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams.
Oh,
I like both of them. I love Dave Chappelle. I mean, he cracks me up. He really does. If I had to go see one comedian, it'd probably be Dave Chappelle. back in the day, I would have said like Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy. But when I play their stuff now, a lot of their stuff, Richard Pryor, I think had better stories. Eddie
Yes.
Murphy, it just got filth, and it was kind of like funny filth. And back, I thought of it, back then I thought that was really funny. I don't think it's as funny now. When I go back and listen to it now, it doesn't sound as funny.
Yeah.
But Dave Chappelle, he gives a commentary on life a lot of times, and I like it. Oh well, gee, Bill Cosby, yeah. He was that clean funny, but he could tell a good story.
Yeah, he has great stories, and
little did we know.
little did we know he's not so clean. But
little did we know in the background there. My goodness. And now when you hear his jokes and he starts talking about certain things, it's like, I get. Oh, Bill, that joke wasn't as clean as we thought it was.
I have to say, with my comedians, it would probably be Dave Chappelle.
Pudding. Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, because I like his
Bill Burr.
I like his commentary. Because he's from where I'm from, I can kind of I can see people like him saying that. Like it's just funny to me. Who else? I think those two.
There's a lot out there. I like comedy when it's based in reality.
Yeah,
and you can relate to it. And you don't get that much anymore.
Yeah,
you just don't. Not good.
Yeah, a lot of Bill Burr's like thought process. I feel like I have the same thought process as him, so it's kind of like I think that, and he just spit it out for me. Thank you. Probably Richard Pryor. I'd probably go. Maybe older, maybe Red Fox. I don't know. A couple others I can think of. Let's see.
Yep.
Andre.
Yep, Andre. I did see you were talking about the fight. I got to go back and check that out again. He's a big boxing fan, and I don't comment because he knows so much about boxing. I love like his take on different matches, and pretty much he's been spot on. There's been a couple of times where he gave me well, he doesn't realize he gave it to me, but he picked somebody to win a fight, and I put money on the fight and won. Not that I'm supporting gambling on here or anything like that. He's like, I think when it's like an underdog and he thinks the underdog is going to win, or if it's a close fight and then it's like the slightly underdog and he picks it, I'm like, I'll throw a couple bucks that way.
Oh man, but yeah, I know you just came in, Andre, but we just we're just closing up.
I do have to get ready to get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody has a good day and treat every day like it's embarkation day.
Andrew, now I'm gonna play Jennifer here. Do you have anything coming up? Do you have a new video coming out? Yeah, I know you have a new video out now, right?
We just dropped a video. Was it yesterday? We want to try to drop a video like every week. So
yeah,
it should be coming up in the next week. And then the live we'll probably be doing next week as well on Saturday, maybe. Actually, it's more than likely we're going to have the Saturday live.
What's the video about?
You know what?
No. This video, no, not the next one. The one you just dropped.
The one we just dropped? That one is
I need Jennifer
Embarkation
here.
Day.
I need Jennifer here.
Embarkation Day and the 80s deck party. That's what we had. We dropped it
On
yesterday.
the greatest cruise ship of all time, the Encore.
The greatest the greatest ship that you know what? I can't say it's the greatest ship, but
Yes, you can, because you have a group cruise going up in next June. So it's the greatest ship of all time. Okay, people, listen. He won't do it. I'll do it for him.
it's the greatest
People,
ship of all time.
Go check out Andrew's video on the Encore Embarkation Day.
Yeah.
You
Check
get a
it out.
preview of
Greatest
what
ship.
the Encore is going to be like going to Alaska.
Yeah.
June 15th next year, they have a group cruise.
Yeah.
They're getting married, people.
Yeah.
So let's make sure we go over there and support them on this marriage.
Yeah, come and check it out.
To Alaska.
Greatest cruise ship of all time.
Of all time. You know,
Top.
if Jennifer ever asks you, you're the greatest cruise ship of all time, Andrew, from here on out, you're getting married on the Encore. So your answer is the greatest cruise ship of all time?
The Encore.
Your answer is the Encore.
You
We're
know,
going to keep you married for a long time, Andre. I want you to call me Andre. Andrew, you if anybody ever asks you and Jennifer's around, Encore, greatest cruise ship of all time. Why? Because of all the memories you're about to make on it.
Yeah.
And I'm the divorced one, people. Yeah, I'm the divorced one.
You know what? We haven't even talked. Next week, we're going to talk about all Encore stuff because I want to talk about it, about our experience.
You should.
I think we're going to deep dive into it and like I'm going to have some things I'm going to say and yeah. It's going to be awesome.
See, Andrew, my goodness. We were talking okay, I gotta get ready to go, people. We were talking prior to coming on here, and he said he's kicking Carnival to the curb. He loves NCL. He literally said that. And now he's acting all shy like he doesn't want to put down Carnival. He said Carnival is trash. Okay. He might
I did not say
words.
Carnival is do not
he's not in
I
those
did not
words.
say that. I'm gonna lose.
Not really in those words, but he said Carnival is trash. NCL. If I had a choice to go on a cruise ship right now, it would be NCL. Royal, get on the curb, Royal. MSC, yuck.
I did not
NCL
say that.
is the way to go. He could have had a whole show about that if he wanted to.
I did
but
not.
No, oh no, all the cruise lines are the same. Oh, well, no. You telling me ahead of time.
I didn't say it was trash. I said, hey, Norwegian is kind of a breath of fresh air. That's all I said.
Ooh, Carnival to the curb.
I did say I'm gonna have to rethink cruising.
See, people. Now he's trying to ease into it. I'm telling you how he told me. Carnival was trash. Okay, he didn't say trash, but that's what I heard. Trash. So
you sound offended.
He made me want to do NCL.
You really like for real. Like I know we're joking aside, but if you have not experienced Norwegian, you have to try it at least once. I know the shock value and the money and everything else, but like
I hear there's a group. What? I hear there's a group cruise going on a Norwegian ship.
Yeah, on the Encore to Alaska. And it's a bucket list for some people. And Helping Hands for Cruising is going to be there too. So whoever that's going to be, I can't wait to see all that. That's going to be awesome. And if you're into sights and nature and like you want to be in a beautiful observation lounge that has a bar right in the center of it and buffet, like a buffet style snack area where you can like have a drink, read a book in a quiet area, you would love it.
I actually heard rumors that like the Encore was built for Alaska with the observation decks. I mean, it's a lot of these cruise ships weren't built for Alaska. They take them up there, but they weren't necessarily built for Alaska. This one actually has like a enclosed observation deck,
Yes.
so you don't have to get cold.
Nope. And it goes all around the front. And you have there's wait staff if you don't want to get up and go to the bar in certain areas, and they'll get you your drink for you. There's little snacks you can get, like little sandwiches, or like, you know, if you're feeling like you want to like a plate of fruit or whatever, or dessert. The desserts were like fantastic. I ate there a lot.
He said Carnival's food was trash compared to NCL.
Why?
Trash. I'm never going back. Not exactly. People, not exactly. I kind of exaggerate a little bit when I talk.
Yeah, you're taking some freedom, like some
a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah, I think, you know, we're going to talk about it next week. I'm gonna have a list of things I want to talk about Norwegian, and we'll deep dive into it, and
you can finally come clean and say how if you had a choice, you'd never go on Carnival again, and you always only go on NCL if you had a choice.
So okay, this is how I looked at it. I'll be quick before we go. The amount of money that we paid for, like, say, Jubilee, I'll give you a number. It was like $2,800 for a balcony. If I would have included like the drink package, it would have cost the same amount as going on the Encore. Like, give or take. Maybe a little bit more. So, Solo Cruising and More is going on doing a 10-day on NCL Greek Isles in 2025.
She's just flexing now. I'm jealous. she's
awesome.
Flexing over there. It is.
Awesome. How do you feel about no sea days though?
No sea days. I like sea days. I do like sea days. But if you're over there in the Mediterranean, I don't know. You want to see a ton.
A lot of those days, like a lot of those port days, are usually like you spend a night. If I'm not mistaken, like
I can do that.
Or like so you can spend like most of the day, like in the port or wherever you're going. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, we can, like, I'll deep dive more into my thoughts on Norwegian. Maybe Jen will
see how easy it is to come up with topics to talk about.
Yeah,
Andrew.
Yeah,
you can just talk about your experiences and just be honest. Carnival is trash, and you love NCL. It's easy.
I will never say Carnival is trash. I will never say
you
that.
Just said it before we came on the air. You said Carnival is trash.
Like, Carnival is where I started. It's what made me love cruising, and I would never say that. Is there things that they need to work on? Yes.
Are you a politician?
No,
that's not what you were saying earlier, boy.
I said, hey, I might need to put Carnival to the side.
Kick him to the curb. I'm kicking Carnival to the curb. I'm kicking them to the curb, people. Don't let this politician here. No, Carnival's my first love. Oh no, I could never get rid of Carnival. Prior to this live, he had kicked Carnival to the curb. Carnival was in the homeless shelter because Andrew kicked him out, and Carnival had no place to go but the homeless shelter.
We're going on Horizon in 2025.
Did you book that before you had NCL? Because I bet you have. I bet you since you've been on NCL, you haven't booked another Carnival cruise. Because you know why? Carnival cruise is in the homeless shelter. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm sorry. I had to expose them. All this. Oh, well, my first love. Oh, Carnival. I could never. And prior to this, he put the biggest boot he had on and kicked Carnival to the curb. Okay, Andrew, I gotta go. I really gotta go.
That's so mean.
Thanks everybody for being in here.
Yes, thank you for
Don't
being
let
in
him
here.
fool you. Don't let this politician over here fool you. He's working on how he can kick Carnival to the curb permanently.
Honestly, we were
And
gambling. We
go
were trying,
NPL.
man.
Okay, and I might be exaggerating just a little bit, but
A little
okay,
bit.
just a little bit. Everybody, have a good day. I gotta go. I got an appointment. I gotta go get ready for. I will
Alrighty.
talk to you in a little bit. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye. Well, I'll go through the comments before I leave because we're gonna leave soon. But John P says, Andre, you went on New Year's Eve though. Yeah, but we also went during spring break too as well. You also got to think about that too. So for the price, it was, with the drink package included, it would have rounded out to being about the same. But yeah, there's definitely a sticker shock when you see it. The group I'm traveling with don't like sea days. Crazy. I love sea days. I do like a certain amount of sea days. I like to spend time on the ship. It's it's nice, especially when you're going on a newer ship, to like kind of get your bearings down and seeing what they have to offer. Together we travel, peace and blessings all. And John P. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Next week we'll have a I think I'm gonna have we're gonna have a live on Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, and we'll talk about our experience, more of our experience about the Encore, about Norwegian, and kind of go from there. I hope everybody has a good day, and remember, treat every day like it's embarkation day. Ugh. Till next time.